All right.
88.1 XFM, Taurang's hit music station. Also, another sponsored episode of Mike Time with Marty. Jets Car Grooming, all the way from Tauranga. If you want your car spick and span, just go to Jets Car Grooming. I have got yet another amazing magician who just finished performing at the world-renowned Magic Castle. Say hello to Micah Cover.
Oh, how did you know? You did your homework. How did you know I just finished a weekend at the Magic Castle? It's insane. You should be a mentalist. You should like host a magic interview talk show. That's my opinion. Yeah. Yeah, well done, Martin. Martin, it's a pleasure to be here, man. Thank you for letting me be here. And so this is a magic interview, not math.
Yes,
but that
magic.
said,
I don't do math.
Right. We don't do math. Right. It's so confusing. But it is 4 p.m. on Wednesday where you are. Am I saying that correctly?
3:30.
Oh, 3:30. Oh, right. Because we actually started a little early. So it's about 3:30. So it's 3:30. So you're in the future. That's cool. What is that like? Like, do you boast about stuff that you know ahead of time, or what is that like?
Everyone asked me what the future's like, and I always said it was dim to begin with. But
say that again.
It was dim to begin with.
Yeah.
But no, Donald Trump still exists. There's still a war between Russia and Ukraine. COVID's still a thing.
Yeah. I'm glad I asked. It's good to start off the interview with that kind of positivity. I'm glad you're right. All those things are true. Trump's not in power, but you're right. All those things are true. So I cannot argue with that. That's a good point. So sorry that you're living in that apocalypse about a day and a half ahead of me. Can't wait to get there. So thanks for giving me something to look forward to.
No worries. Yeah. So, Micah, how did you get started doing magic?
Well, I like most people, I wanted women to notice me. And one day, Martin, it will work. And you're from the future, so you might be able to tell me this better than I can. But one day, Martin, it will.
I think so.
And you're from the future. You're from the future, so it's official. Thank you for. Okay, so now we have a note of hope. Now we have some hope. I'm betting my story is very similar to yours. It's similar to so many other magicians. I got my first book when I was around 8 from my grandpa, and I was hooked. And I was always fascinated by it, but it was always an interest or a hobby. But it was, about 27 years ago, I thought, man, I'd like to get paid. So I've been doing it professionally for about 27 years, if you can believe that. Now, again, I'm betting that your story is similar. Do you have a similar story? A similar origin story? I want to hear your origin story, Martin.
It wasn't my grandfather. It was actually my dad who showed me my first ever card trick. It was the basic double lift. And ever since then, I've been hooked. I love Shin Lim. Shin Lim is my favorite.
Okay, we got to backtrack a little bit. Your introduction to magic was the double lift. That was your introduction to magic?
Yep.
Dude, I still can't do a double lift. And that was the first thing you ever did. You are from the future. You do have magical power. You should be like an X-Man. Oh. That's crazy. That's crazy. But so your story was similar, but God, you started with a double lift? That's insane. And so your dad taught you the double lift, and then after that you were hooked.
Yep.
Wow, that's amazing. And how long have you been practicing magic?
Oh goodness. Well, I'm almost 20.
Yeah.
Geez, I'm almost 20. I got shown my first magic. I used to go to like magic shows when I was young, but probably 15.
So you've been at it so you've been doing double lifts for 15 years. That's like 15 years more than the double lifts that I've been doing. So that's fantastic. That's awesome. Good for you, man.
Thank you.
That's wonderful.
So the Magic Castle, of all places, what was that like?
Woo! Okay, so I live in the States, and I used to live on the East Coast, and I had heard about the castle when I was a kid, but I never thought I'd move out, let alone audition, let alone be a member. But eventually I did, and it was everything and more than I had ever anticipated, because I'm betting you and a lot of your fans are familiar with the castle, but don't know the experience, because one, I mean, it takes a lot of money to fly out to LA, but two, beyond that, you can't take photos or videos inside the castle. And so on the rare occasions you ever see footage, it's probably like some sort of obscure documentary that not everybody knows about, that kind of thing. So yeah, I just to experience it for the first time was incredible. And then to get a week there, that's how the booking works. If you're lucky, you get a week, and you start Monday night, and you have usually 3 sets per night, and then you go solid for 7 days till Sunday night, and then it's done. It's over, and then you just wait for the phone to ring, maybe for the rest of your life. You never know if they're going to bring you back. And that's essentially what happened to me. The last week they gave me was in 2000. Oh God, Martin, 2010. How old were you in 2010, Martin?
Oh,
do you even remember? It was so long ago.
14?
You were 14 years. Yes. So when you were 14 years old, that was the last time they gave me a week. And I waited another 12 years. And as you brought up earlier, after a 12-year wait, 12 years, Martin, they finally gave me another weekend, which just ended this Sunday, or where you are, 2033 or whatever. We're not here to do math, but you're from the future. That's my point. You're from the future. But it was, yeah. So just ended Sunday, and I was just so grateful to be back. And you've had 2 guest interviewees, Jonathan Molo and Chris Heron as Faust, and they kind of helped pave the way. Jonathan Molo was booked twice during the COVID era, and Chris Heron as Faust was booked, and then it got canceled thanks to COVID, and then they rebooked him. So, and I'm huge fans of these 2 guys. So just knowing that they made it, it helped inspire me to try to keep going. And finally I got a weekend, and it just ended 2 nights ago. So I was very grateful. And if any of your fans get to come out and see the castle, it is a once in a lifetime experience. But once you become a member and you can get there, you have this once in a lifetime experience as many times as you want. So that's the best way I can think of to describe it. Have you ever been? Can you ever get out to Hollywood, Martin?
No, not right now. But one of my big dreams is to go to either Disneyland or the Magic Castle.
Dude, do both. If you can get to Anaheim, that's like, well, okay. Okay, so welcome to LA. It takes about 2 hours with traffic. No one in LA tells you how far anything away is. They tell you how long it takes to get there in traffic. We calculate everything in traffic. So if you can get to Anaheim, the Magic Castle technically isn't that far away. That would be amazing if you did both. That would be incredible, wouldn't it?
That would be.
Yeah. And you probably are familiar with this. Disneyland actually has a pretty famous magic store. Yes. And Steve Martin was one of the magicians behind the counter back in the day. And there's another magician, a guy named Michael O'Brien. He's I don't know if he's actively one of the salespeople at the magic shop at Disneyland, but he's like one of the most accomplished magicians around, and he's behind the counter along with Steve Martin, and I'm sure there are other celebrities too. So if you just went to Disneyland and just went to the magic shop, that would be worth the trip. But you should check out the magic. And if you come to LA, let me know, because if you know a magician member, you can get in for free at the Magic Castle. So get to know me, Martin. Yeah, yes. Right. Oh, Martin, you are the funkiest Caucasian I know. Do that dance again. Do that dance again, Martin. We are recording this. Look at that. Look at that, ladies. Look at that, ladies. Yeah. What was that? What was that? You got to teach me that. Yeah, and then just
Get all the sweat off.
Yeah, that's Martin choreography right there,
Yep.
ladies. I'm glad we're recording this, man, because the ladies need to see this, sir. The ladies need to see this. So you got to come to the Magic Castle. It would, if you do, I hope I get to meet you. It'd be a thrill to meet you in person, brother.
Please, that would be awesome. So, what was the first ever magic trick that you learned? Like I said, mine was the double lift. What was the first ever magic trick that Micah learned?
That still blows me away. Like, I think mine was probably the 21 trick. Look, there are 3 columns of 7 cards each, and which column contains your card. You know, it's a cool trick, but I still can't believe that. So you were how old when you learned the double lift?
15.
Good Lord, man. Okay, that's crazy. Okay, so that's a very good question. I'm betting. Well, see, my entree was not the double lift, it was this book. So I'm guessing that it had to be something out of the book. It was probably the 21 trick, man.
Mm-hmm.
And again, I'm not putting that down. And there are actually, as you know, some kind of creative variations on it. And that's a testament to just the skill and the creativity of magicians, that they can take this stale classic and make something new out of it. So my best guess is that it would have been that, because it was out of a magic book for kids, and that's the kind of magic you can teach kids. Not a double lift.
No.
That's all I'm saying. Yeah. That's amazing.
So what's been your favorite style of magic? Because there's hypnosis, there's mind reading, there's creepy ones. Like, one of the creepiest tricks I can do is I can do the human blockhead.
You do the blockhead?
I do
here. Did your dad teach you that too? Okay. So like it wasn't the same day. Like you said, here's a double lift. Oh, and by the way, son, here you go.
You can stick a nail up your nose.
Yeah. So, okay. So your dad did not teach you the blockhead. Did you learn that on your own? How did you learn that?
So when I went to radio school, I was walking around getting people to do magic tricks. I actually met up with a local magician in the area that I was in, and he taught me a few tricks, and one of them happened to be the human blockhead. He did a Zoom chat with me telling me to stick a Q-tip up, like snip the end of a Q-tip, put it up my nose, and then you can go on to doing a nail. Then you can go on to doing hammering a nail. And then one that he doesn't want me to try until I'm a little bit older is a drill.
Yeah. Let's wait till you're a little bit older, because age makes it safer.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, good Lord, dude. But the good news is you can now give yourself a COVID test anytime you want, and it's legit.
I went to go get a COVID test to come back here to my hometown. The lady was like, okay, you're done. I'm like, you can go deeper. Like,
go deeper.
Yeah, go deeper. Done. She's like, oh my goodness.
Did you have the hammer with you? You were like, hey, use this.
No, I just stuck the whole thing up my nose, and she's like, what the hell? And she's like, won't they be touching your brain? I'm like, no, sweetie. Brain's up here. Nasal cavity goes back. You're a doctor. You should know this.
Right. It's science. Next COVID test you do, bring a hammer and just say, here you go. Yeah, just here you go. Yeah. Wow, dude. Woo, that's insane. I'm sorry. There, you asked me a question. I just we went off
favorite style of magic.
Oh yeah. Okay. All right. So I've never seen a COVID test blockhead until I met you. So that's a whole genre right there, man.
Mm-hmm.
You have cornered that niche. But that said, everything you mentioned, I love, even if I don't perform it myself. For instance, I find hypnotism shows to be fascinating, although I can't do it myself, and I don't do it, but it's fascinating stuff. That said, my weekend at the castle was in this theater called the Close-Up Gallery.
Mm-hmm.
And we magic nerds know what that means. It's literally close up. Yeah. And we do this. But I mean, I don't have your choreography, but we do this because it's close. And So yeah, you're literally close up. In fact, the theater, there's no theater like it in the world, a theater designed specifically and just for close-up magic. It's so intimate that two people have to sit up at the table with the magician and they become part of the show. So the weekend that I just finished at the Magic Castle was in that room. And I find that kind of magic to be really exciting. And I've discovered that most muggles Martin, I'd like to know your thoughts on this. But in my experience, most muggles, when I say, hey, do you like magic? What kind of magic? They do mention close-up. Now, has that been your experience, or what do you think?
Mainly when I do card tricks and I ask them their favorite, they normally do like the absurd ones, like, oh, I love escapes. When people cave themselves in sand or run away from a giant blade. I'm like,
right. Okay.
I have cards.
Right. I can do an S-fan. I can do a double lift. Oh, I shouldn't have called it a double lift in front of my own audience. Hey, look at that. Nice. That was really good. I don't know if you've ever heard of a magician named Magical Katrina. She's okay. Everybody's heard of Magical Katrina. She does that move. I can't do that move, but you do that move, and she does that move. And yeah, she's good at a lot of things. She's really good at close-up magic. But yeah, when you did that move, it reminded me of that. One other thing that I can't do. I can't do that. By the way, I love your cards. What kind of cards are those?
This was actually the first ever deck of cards I bought.
It was the first deck of cards you bought? No way. I'm on a Commodore 64, so you probably don't even know what that is. So my resolution ain't so hot. But can you hold up the backs? Because the back design looks gorgeous. I like that. What exactly am I looking? Oh, very nice. What exactly am I looking at on the back there?
I think it's more like a flower kind of thing. I don't know.
Okay. It's a very pretty design. I like that very much. Yeah. Okay. So in your experience, people seem to bring up the kind of eye candy stage illusions escape kind of thing. Okay. Yeah. I do a straight jacket escape. That's the closest I get to that genre. But as you know, and your fans know, stage illusions are great, but man, they're expensive and they're high maintenance, literally and figuratively. And for guys like you and me, we're just thrilled to be able to try to make a living off a deck of cards. So I hear.
I mean, if David Blaine can do it, we can.
This is true. Although, as of course, he then just branched out into these crazy stunts and endurance tests. And it's kind of magic, but then it's kind of just, dude, you're going to die, like that kind of stuff. So in a way, I'm glad he took a breath, because that was stressful watching him do all that stuff. You know what I mean? But yeah, he started the street magic movement, and then he's now doing the stuff that these muggles are talking about. But yeah, so you've seen David Blaine, I guess, on video, on TV, yeah, okay. Yeah, what do you think of David Blaine?
I think he is absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
I actually learned one of his tricks, but I can't remember it. It's the one where he gets the 2 black aces and then change to the queens.
That's a classic. I know what you're talking about, and he does it very well. And yeah, so yeah, I can tell that that's the kind of trick that's up your alley. You dig that kind of sleight of hand, always one step ahead of the audience kind of thing. That's pretty cool, man. That's cool.
So yeah. Okay, Micah, how well are you about thinking on your feet?
Well, I'm heavily medicated, so no, that's not true, but I'm trying to drink an energy drink. Let me just say I'll do my best.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you some quick fire questions. You're going to answer them as quickly as you possibly can.
Okay. What happens if I lose? Do I lose anything, or
no?
What? Okay, all right, cool.
They're
right,
easy, don't worry. Okay.
All right. Okay.
Coke or Sprite?
Ooh, can I say Diet Coke?
Sure.
Okay, I actually do like Diet Coke.
Okay. Sunset or sunrise?
These are good questions. I will go with sunset.
Okay. Summer or winter?
Ooh, these are good. I'll have to go with summer.
Okay. Favorite movie?
Oh, It's a Wonderful Life.
Okay. Favorite actress?
Damn, these are good questions. I would have to go with Diana Kabuto.
Okay. Favorite actor?
Oh man, I would have to go with Jonathan Goodwin.
Okay. Let's go favorite genre of music.
Oh wow, I would have to go with alternative.
Okay. If you could pick one celebrity to meet, who would it be?
Other than Martin,
Other than me.
other than you. I would have to. I would love to meet Tom Hanks one day. I think that would be awesome.
Okay. If you could pick one late show talk host like Jimmy Fallon and DeGeneres to do an interview with you like this, who would it be?
Other than you.
Other than me.
Other than you. I'm a huge Seth Meyers. I like them all, but I am a huge Seth Meyers fan.
Okay. Favorite color?
Green.
Okay. Favorite card in the deck of cards?
Ooh, that's a tough one. I'd have to go with the King of. I have a number, but I have to go with the King of Hearts.
Okay. And last one, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Hopefully back on this show, and then we can say, dude, can you believe it's been 5? I mean, for you, it'll be 6 because you're in the future. But yeah, and then we'll be freaking out. And I would love to be back on this show in 5 years, man. Thank you.
Okay. Well, Micah, here is your chance for redemption. You get to ask me some quick fire questions. You can be as difficult as you want.
Okay. Do we time this? Do you say go, or how does this work?
Go
okay.
ahead.
Okay. What is your favorite magic trick?
Sword swallowing.
No way. All right. We're going to have to talk about that in a minute. What is your favorite color?
Red.
Nice. Why?
It's got two sides, love, hate.
I like that. You're a complex man. All right. I hope you're watching, ladies. So, you like, well, what's your favorite movie?
Anything with Jim Carrey.
Good call. What's your favorite Jim Carrey movie?
Ace Ventura or The Grinch.
Nice. Okay. Did you like Ace Ventura 2?
Yeah, I prefer the first one, but the second one was okay.
Right. And the book was better anyway.
Yeah.
All right. What is, if you could meet a celebrity, I could guess what the answer is, but if you could meet a celebrity, who would it be?
Ellen DeGeneres.
I was not expecting that. Why Ellen? I mean, I get it, but why Ellen DeGeneres?
I kind of want to be like a male version of her. Just
okay.
Being kind to people, giving away money and cars, talking to celebrities. It's what I want to do. So
yeah. And as you know, one thing she's famous for, well, I say she is famous for, I'm not clear if she's retired already or not.
She's on her last season.
She's on her last season. Okay. One thing, as you know, one thing she's famous for is supporting magic and magicians.
Mm-hmm.
So before Justin Willman was always a celebrity. I saw him on national commercials before I even moved out to LA. But before he really exploded, he would appear on the Ellen DeGeneres show. And she's been known to support magic and magicians. Another reason to like her. So, dude, you got to get on her show before the season ends, man. We gotta work on that.
A few more questions.
You what's that?
A few more questions.
Oh, a few more questions. Got it. Okay. Who is your favorite magician?
Shin Lim.
Oh, that's right. You told me that. Yes, Shin Lim. What is it about Shin Lim that you like so much?
There's times when he's silent and he's playing the piano, and just the stuff that he can do with a simple deck of cards. Also, I love Matt Franco, Bizarro, Justin Flom, all those guys, Jonathan Molo, and just people that are able to bring magic into simple everyday things.
Yes, good call. So I asked you so you got to tell me about sword swallowing. Why is that your favorite magic trick?
I saw Brett Loudermilk on America's Got Talent, and nice. I absolutely loved him when he was on Penn and Fool Us.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, we're going to talk about that a little bit later.
Okay.
And I got in contact with the guy that taught him, Todd Robbins. And he was going to teach me, but due to the long distance, COVID and stuff, I wasn't able to. But I think it's just being able to put your body to a certain limit. And the way that he brings comedy into it, the way he scares the living crap out of people. I love that.
No, good call. Brett Loudermilk, he's a great performer, also a really good guy. Mm-hmm. So, good call on that. And are we done with the question? Last question. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
I want to have a talk show. So on TV with an audience and basically just being a complete and utter idiot for the rest of the world to see.
Why not?
Oh.
That's awesome, man. A male, more idiotic Ellen DeGeneres that's your goal?
Yes.
It's an honorable goal, sir, and I hope to be on that show in 5 years.
Oh, yes,
that would be great.
Totally. Yeah, so we mentioned Penn and Teller Fool Us, which you were on. Yeah. What was that like?
Okay. How much time we got?
Not as much time as you want.
Thanks, Marty. Okay. All right. So when I was so we were talking about David Blaine and how you like him a lot. So I'm betting David Blaine is one of your inspirations, right? Mm-hmm. Is that fair? Okay. So when I was studying magic, I had a number of inspirations, including this guy. I don't know if your fans would be familiar with him because unfortunately I'll get to that, but he was known as the Great Tom Sony. Tom Sony. And he was this comedy magician who had this kind of over-the-top, flamboyant assistant who always he kept screwing things up, but she kept getting it right. And it was really funny. It was really creative. And I can't afford an assistant, but I have to say that he was an inspiration to me just because he was so successful at doing something that he was so good at. You know what I mean? And that something that was, I would say, unique to him. So he was one of my inspirations. And the Magic Castle is known for two things. One, magic, and two, their failure to communicate, kind of like dating.
Oh, yes.
So, So one day, this was about 5 years ago, out of nowhere, the Magic Castle sends me an email. And they say, please submit your act to Penn and Teller Fool Us at the following email address. No context, nothing. I thought that this was intended for somebody else, and I said so. I replied and said, thank you so much, but I had no idea such an email even existed. Was this intended for someone else? And they replied back, please submit all questions to the enclosed email. It's like, oh, okay. So I had a card trick that I was proud of. It was inspired by some work by one of my mentors, a guy named Pop Hayden. Who's just a living legend. And I asked Pop, I said, Pop, here are my ideas that I've incorporated into what you inspired. Is it okay if I work on this and perform it? And he said yes. So I submitted that act that was inspired by Pop Hayden to this mysterious email address that fell out of the sky. And I got a reply back from the casting director of Penn and Teller Fool Us. And he said, how did you do it? And it was the great Tom Sony, my childhood hero. One of my inspirations, was the gatekeeper for Penn and Teller Fool Us. He was one of the casting directors, and he's now writing me. And I'm like, how did this happen? So I reply, I go, Mr. Tom Sony, I love you so much. And I'm drooling, I'm blacking out. Somehow I communicate this through the email that I'm actually drooling. Mr. Tom Sony, I love you, not just this time. So I fire off a reply to the great Tom Sony, my childhood hero, as to the steps as to how I got away with it. And Martin, this is fun fact. A few days later, the great Tom Sony died. And whenever I tell this story, people are like, wow, your card trick killed the great Tom Sony. I'm like, no, screw you. It was his time. And now I get to be the dick who says things like, no, screw you. It was his time. I get to be the jerk who gets to say those things out loud. So, right. So so I couldn't believe it. Like, how did this happen? And now he's dead, and I'm mourning, and this is terrible news. And so the season comes and goes, and it's the following year, and I of course I never hear from them again. But then I thought, you know what? I still got this email address. So the following year, the following season, I resubmit, and they respond back, "Thank you for your submission." And another season year goes by, another season years go by. They say, "Thank you for your submission." And then about 4 years later, on my fourth attempt, I send it again on the same email address that came out of nowhere. And then the new casting director from Penn and Teller Fool Us writes me back and says, "How did you do it?" So the great Tom Sony, my childhood hero, apparently died with my secret and didn't tell anybody else at Penn and Teller Fool Us. So I'm freaking out all over again. And I hit reply. "Well, as I told my childhood hero, the great Tom Sony," and I'm drooling, I'm blacking out. It's deja vu all over again. It's deja vu all over again. And I fire off another reply. And then they finally show some interest. And they asked me to audition for them on a Zoom meeting, not unlike we're doing right now, Martin. So imagine a Zoom meeting, but it's like Michael Close and these guys I used to read in the Magic Trade magazines. They're now staring at me through this Zoom call, watching me do this trick in my living room. And one of my this wonderful performer named Delaney, she helped me do this audition. And I couldn't tell. Oh, so here's the thing, Martin, and this is something you should know, because you should submit. Are you going to submit, Martin, to Penn and Teller Fool? Dude, you should. Okay, so one of the rules is you're not allowed to have any stooges. You can't have any pre-show work. So I invited Delaney over to my living room, but I couldn't tell her what it was for. I couldn't give her any prior information, because I had to make sure that I abided by the rules of Penn and Teller Fool Us, because they want to make sure that when you perform for Penn and Teller, there was no pre-show work, there was no stooges, because you're not allowed to have that anyway. So I asked Delaney to come over, could not tell her anything about it. She's sitting in my living room on this Zoom call with a bunch of weird randos going, "What is going on?" I do the card trick with her. And then about a month later, they fly me out to Vegas, and I get to perform it for Penn and Teller. And so here's the thing, Martin, when you submit, and you shall, sir. Now I'm predicting your future. The tables have turned, Martin. Yes. So, so when you perform for Penn and Teller, you get one rehearsal. That's it, on that stage. Mm-hmm. And if you need an assistant of some kind, your assistant's probably going to be, they're going to say, "You know what, it should be Allison." Mm-hmm. And for that one rehearsal you get a body double, this woman who's been hired because she looks a lot like Allison. And you do the trick with her, and then they whisk her away. And then it's literally showtime. Allison shows up, Penn and Teller show up, and that's your one shot to perform for all of them. That's what you get. And again, there's no pre-show work. There's no stooges. You can't whisper anything in Allison's ear. She probably mace you anyway. And I lucked out in that Allison was brilliant. She was really good. And Penn and Teller did guess how I did it. But here's something else that you need to know, Martin. When you submit, and you will, check this out, dude. It is in writing that even if Penn and Teller figure out how you did it, and they probably will, they tell you this ahead of time. You know what, Penn and Teller, you can't really fool them. It's very unlikely. You're probably not going to fool them. They warn you of all this ahead of time. But you get in writing in the contract that regardless of whether or not you fool Penn and Teller will only say positive things at the end of your performance. Mm-hmm. So Michael Close is one of the casting directors, and I ended up doing a lot of back and forth with him and working with him. And he said in a random interview that I got to attend, he said, the point isn't to fool Penn and Teller, because let's face it, you probably won't. The point is just to get on the show, just to perform for Penn and Teller, and you have it in writing that Penn and Teller will say something nice about you. Mm-hmm. So regardless of all the weirdness and what's going on and the nervousness and all that stuff, in the end, Penn Jillette's going to say something nice about Martin and Martin's magic. Do you know what I mean? And that's, people around the world are going to see that. If you know how to record it, you're going to get you will prove it for the rest of your life. And that to me was worth all of the confusion and all of the nervousness and everything else. And I was lucky to be a part of it. And the entertainment director saw that episode, and he said, the entertainment director of the Magic Castle saw that episode, and he said to me, how did you do it? And that's how I booked my weekend at the Magic Castle that just ended Sunday. So here we are back at what I will call the present, but for you, the future.
Mm-hmm.
So that was a long ass story, Martin. I hope it was worth it. That was long ass story. The ass of that story was long. Sorry. I hope that was worth it. I hope that was worth it, Martin.
Okay. Well, Micah, can you please show us a magic trick?
Okay. I can't do no blockhead. And I didn't learn the double lift from my father when I was 14. That's just like some Jedi mind crap. All right. But that said, I'm going to see if I can switch cameras on my Commodore 64. Hey, here we go. Hey, here's my deck and here's my wiggly fingers, Martin. Yay. All right. So, Martin, unfortunately, I can't replicate the act that I got to do in the close-up gallery, because in the close-up gallery, as you know, you say the 3D fingers, you would be sitting at the table with me. But since you are in the future, we'll just have to do our best. Very nice. I like yours better. I like yours better. You have better hand choreography than I do. All right. But that said, here's deck cards. It's in no particular order, but you don't have to take my word for it. Oh no, say the 3D fingers. I'm just going to keep mixing till you say stop.
Stop.
Okay. Is that good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you want me to mix them up some more?
Nope.
All right. So I'm just going to keep touching cards till you say stop.
Stop.
This one?
One more.
Oh, yeah. I don't trust me either. Was like that one?
Sure.
Okay. All right. Yeah. This one sucks. I agree. I'm glad you said that. Okay. So we'll put that to the side. All right. So Martin, once again, thanks to the glare of my Commodore 64, I don't know if you can see the faces, but hopefully, you can see the faces. Okay. Oh yeah. If we have time to focus. All right. So, Martin, I am going to cut the cards. I'm going to try to get somewhere in the middle, but you will say stop. Now, keeping in mind, you are in the future. Oh wait, how did you say? Future. Future. Okay. There's going to be a bit of a lag, but I'll do my best to stop where you say stop. I'm going to say go. I'm going to run through the cards. You say stop. Go. Say stop.
Stop.
Okay, that was pretty good, even though you are in the future. Now, I believe I did stop where you said stop. Is that fair?
Yeah.
Okay. Now I'm going to say that this pile is just a shade taller, and I'm going to try to get them as even as possible. I can shift cards back and forth. What would you like me to do?
Take 3 cards from the left to put on the right.
Okay, so and my left is here. Is that what you're referring to?
Yeah.
Okay, so you want me to take
3 cards?
Say that again?
Take 3 cards.
3 cards. Okay, so do you want me to do it one at a time, or mix them, or all together?
All together.
All together. Boom. Love it. Okay, so check this out, Martin. You said left. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, check this out. I have my pocket watches say, ooh, ah. Very good. Okay. And I actually keep this pocket watch in my left pocket. You'll notice that I have 2. I keep this in my left pocket, and I know it's a bit blurry. Maybe you can't see it from this particular camera.
Yeah, I can see it.
Oh, you can. I know it's a little blurry, but I think you can see it. What does it say?
The 3 of hearts.
Can I show you? Give it up for Martin! Give it up for Martin! Give it up for Martin! Hey! Give it up for Martin! Give it up for Martin! Martin, that was very good, dude. That was very good. Oh, and say, tell you what, oh, we have some unfinished business. Yeah. Say one up or one down.
One down.
One down. Okay. Martin, what is your favorite card, sir?
10 of hearts.
10 of hearts. Okay, cool. Now, Martin, full disclosure, you actually did tell me that earlier. And yes, you did tell me that. However, you told me how far to shuffle the cards, and I kept touching cards, and you said, no, one more, Magic Boy. Don't tell me how to live my life. And I did, right? And you told me to go here, and I did. And this has been over here from the beginning, right?
Mm-hmm.
So check this out, Martin. You told me how far to shuffle the cards, but after I cut the cards, you didn't tell me to move one or two. You told me to move how many? Three. And you actually hit the 3 of hearts. And you even said left. And this is the pocket watch that I keep in my left pocket. Mm-hmm. The 3 of hearts. And we have 3 threes. What would be 3 threes, Martin?
9.
Yes. But check this out, Martin. Your favorite card is, one more time, the 10 of hearts?
Yep.
But what would be 3 of hearts? The 9 of hearts. Yes. We're not here to count. We're not here to count. Here to count. So, but does that make sense? 3 of hearts would be a 9 of hearts, right? Mm-hmm. And you even said one down, and one down from the 10 of hearts would be the what, Martin?
9 of hearts.
Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
I want a drum roll, Martin. I want a drum roll. Yeah. Boom! Give it up for Martin. He's a witch. He's from the future. He's from the future. He's from the, forget that Commodore 60. Yes, he's from the future. Give it up. Poor Martin. Dude, you rule. No rehearsal.
No rehearsal.
You are from the future, sir, and I think that proves it.
Exactly.
Yeah, well done, man.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Micah, have you heard of a show called Hot Ones?
I've heard of it. Tell me about it.
Okay, so it's a show where Sean Evans, the host, gets his celebrity friends to eat hot wings.
Okay. I saw a spoof of this on Saturday Night Live.
Uh-huh.
So he gets them to eat hot wings while they're answering questions, and hopefully they don't have a coronary during the interview. Yeah.
So we don't have hot wings here, sadly.
Yeah.
But I'm going to dabble into your Instagram, and you've got to just explain that gram. Are you ready? Too bad.
Do my best. I'll do my best.
Okay, let's go with trying to pick the weirdest one. Oh, what is that? Okay.
Yeah, I guess there's a lot to choose from.
Okay. It's a can of mimosa.
Okay.
Explain the can of mimosa.
Explain the can of mimosa. All right. So I used to co-host a show, not quite as cool as the Martin O'Connor show, but we did our best. And yes, and it was called Daytime with Dee Dee at Night. And my co-host was this wonderful MC named Dee Dee Cupcake, and she loves things like mimosas and that kind of thing. Meanwhile, I don't drink at all. But I go to the gym as much as I can to try to fight the flab, because I'm not getting any younger. Not like you, Martin. Yeah, you're from the future. You're a master of time. Not all of us are like that, so we have to go to the gym. So I got to the gym, and I couldn't believe it. There was a mimosa energy drink, but I mean, it wasn't no alcohol, but the brand was, I know, but it literally said mimosa. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. So I posted it because I knew that Dee Dee would appreciate it, because she can drink the real thing. But I got to say, it was technically my first mimosa, no booze, but technically my first mimosa, and it was really good.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I've been staring at this picture for a while, and I'm feeling quite sleepy. You got a hypnosis wheel.
Yes. Yeah. So Zoom has changed everything, as you know, Martin. As for us professionals, we've had to rethink everything we perform. Exactly. But there have been some routines that seem to translate at least okay. And one of them is what I call the hypno machine, although more accurately, I believe it's called the incredible shrinking head illusion. And yeah, and so the idea is you stare into the spiral. You've probably seen a version of this. You stare into the spiral, and if you stare into it long enough, your eyes get used to the movement.
Mm-hmm.
And then your eyes slap that movement onto the very next thing that it looks at. So for instance, the magician might spin that spiral in front of his face for about 30 seconds or so. And then as soon as he drops the spiral, he'll ask you to look into his eyes. And when you do, the magician's face just starts exploding like you've been all night long. And it's genuinely trippy. Yeah. And it does seem to translate over Zoom. So I did a Zoom show where I experimented with that incredible shrinking illusion, and it seemed to work. So I was just so grateful. So I posted it.
Amazing. All right. Yeah. Next one.
Yeah. Okay. I should have guessed that you would choose that one. So Mark Takota, that's his name. He lives out here in the West Coast, and he's a member of the Magic Castle. He is a magic enthusiast and a supporter of magic. And he shows up to the Magic Castle in the wildest outfits you'll ever see. And he reminds me of an arch villain from the DCEU. And I just feel like he's always one step ahead of the Cape Crusader, and he just shows up in these outfits. And he came to my show this past weekend, and it was just a pleasure to have him in the audience. And he insisted that we take a photo, and he got permission from the Magic Castle. And we talked about this a little bit. That's a big deal because you're not allowed to take pictures in the Magic Castle, but he got permission from the management for this one exception. So that photo captures a moment of me with this guy that I really admire, but it also is happening in a place where we're not allowed to take photos. So I was very grateful that we had that moment.
All right. And last one.
Oh, okay. All right. So Delaney, the woman that I invited to audition for for Penn and Teller, she's the redhead, and she brought her friend. Her friend's name is Fa Moulin Rouge, is her stage name. Yes, and they're both stage performers, and they came. Not only did they come to my first night at the Magic Castle, they came to my first set. And they were there, and it was so important to me that Delaney was there, especially because she's the one who helped me audition for Penn and Teller, which eventually got me that week, and she was there. And so that was taken to commemorate my first set of my first night after 12 years, and they were both there, and I'm a huge fan of both of them. And thank you for choosing that photo.
No worries at all. Okay. Micah, do you have another magic trick that you would like to show us?
Woo! Okay, well, you know what? Let me see if I can do, okay, we're gonna switch. Oh, here we go. Hey. Yay. Okay, so once again, you were in charge of helping me mix up the cards, yes?
Mm-hmm.
And you actually told me where to cut them and put 3 cards over to the other side, and everything was up to you, yes?
Yeah.
But that said, I want you to help me mix them up even more. I'm going to keep shuffling till you say stop.
Stop.
Oh, okay. Do you want me to mix them up anymore?
2 more.
Yes, I don't trust you either. Let's go 2 more. So just say stop.
Stop.
Is that good?
Yep.
Okay, all right, here we go. So are you satisfied that, and I think you can see the face is okay.
Are you satisfied?
Excellent. Okay. Yay. Because I want you to be happy, Martin. This is your show. Because I want you to book me in 5 years. So yes. I got to suck up to you now. All right. So Martin, the last time it was kind of chaotic. I spread out the cards and I just kept touching cards, and I was here. He said, no, Magic Boy, one more. And I did, but everything was up to you. I want everything to be up to you again, but this time I'm going to make it a little more precise. Now that you said that you are happy that the cards are shuffled, I want you to help me cut the cards in a very precise way. Precise, because as always, I want you to be in charge. So you're going to tell me how many times to cut the cards, but we're going to mark where you say stop. So therefore, Martin, I want you to give me a low number, like 2, 3, 4, or 5, one of those, because if the number's too high, we'll run out of cards. You'll see what I mean when we get to the end. Martin, give me a number, 2, 3, 4, or 5, something like that.
Okay, I'm going to go 2.
2, which is perfect. But do you want to change your mind?
No, I'll stick with 2.
Excellent. Now, again, Martin, if you were here with me, you'd be sitting at the table with me. If we were at the Magic Castle in the close-up gallery, you would be sitting up with me. So obviously we can't do that because you not only are in a different continent, you are from the future. Future. I like that face. I like the future face. There, look at that. Look at that future face, ladies. All right. So check this out. We're going to cut the deck 2 times. And if you were here, I would never touch the cards again. You would be cutting the cards, but since we don't have that luxury, you're going to be in charge. Martin, I'm going to go like that. Now, I could redo the cut. I could stay. I could cut deeper. I could cut more shallow. It's up to you. What would you like?
Cut a little bit deeper.
A little bit deeper. Okay, so check this out. I just went a little bit deeper. Do you like that? Yay. Okay, so I'm going to flip the cards. And tell me again, you said 2 cuts. Is that right? Let's just take a look at what you did. Ha! And you cut to a 2. Oh, he's from the future. Oh, he's doing the future dance. He's doing the future dance. Okay, but you did say cut the cards twice, correct?
I did.
Okay, so I'll put this back. And I'm going to mark where you told me to cut the cards. And again, if you were here, I wouldn't touch the deck. You would do this all yourself. And now we're going to cut the cards a second time. And this time I'm going to go a little deeper. Now here, I can once again cut a little more shallow or a little deeper or stay. It's your call.
We'll stay.
Stay. Okay. So I'm going to flip the cards. And you cut to an ace. Very nice. And I'm going to put the cards down. Oh, and I wonder what else you cut to. Dude! You got the 2 aces. You're freaking mad. He's from the future. Future. Okay, but watch this. Once again, I'm marking where you told me to cut by putting the cards back and letting go. Does this make sense? So, for instance, there can be no sleight of hand. There can be no breaks. And if you were here, I would never touch the cards anyway. You would be doing the cutting. So, Martin, say face up or face down. Say one of those choices right now.
Face up.
Face up. Do you want to change your mind?
No.
Okay, so check this out. Again, if you were here, you would go through the cards yourself. But as you can see, there's no room for sleight of hand. I'm not making any funny moves. And I am running through the face-up cards. Do you see this?
Yep.
All right, cool. And there's that 2 again. It got flipped. And here is the first unknown card. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Yeah. So one more time, Martin. You told me how far to shuffle the cards. You told me how many times to cut the cards. You told me where. You even had the option to change your mind, and you did because you're from the future. And then you said face up or face down. I ran through the face up cards, and this was the first unknown card after all of your choices was everything up to you. Cool. Now check this out. That last time it got confusing because there was counting, right? There was math. I said, how many are 3 3s? And you're like, oh my God, wait a minute. Am I in New Zealand? Do I have to convert to metric? It was so complicated. But you still called it, right? You said 1 down and it was the 9 of hearts. It was freaky. But one more time, what is your favorite card, sir?
10 of hearts.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So here we go. If you were here, you would do this. No switches, no sleight of hand. He's from the future. He's from the future. And now he's from the future. Oh, give it up for Martin. Dude, you gotta, first of all, in 5 years, I want to see where this talk show goes. And within those 5 years, you will already have done Penn and Teller. And then we're going to talk about that. I'm going to ask you what Penn and Teller was like for you.
I'd probably cry, but okay.
I don't blame you. I felt like crying. Yeah, just meeting Allison, I was like, oh, you're so pretty. Like I had to hold it in. Do you know what I mean? I had to hold it in. Yeah.
Okay, I'm probably going to shoot myself in the foot here, but would you like to see Magic Truck?
From you, of course. God, you learned the double lift like 20 years ago. Yes, the answer is yes. 1,000 times yes, Martin.
All right. So you can see the table is, those are the questions for later. Let me look at those. Okay, so you can see all the cards. They are, oh, my lord. Okay, so all the cards are completely different.
Yes, I love your nail polish, by the way.
Oh, thank you. I'm trying to be like Penn, only having one color, but it came off.
That's
okay.
Right.
So
look at that. Oh.
Yeah, so beautiful. All the cards are different?
Yeah, they do look different to me, yes.
Yes. Okay. How many times do you want me to shuffle these?
Okay, 3 times, please.
3. Okay, so we're gonna do 1.
Yeah.
Basic. Shuffle. And then we'll just do a. All right. Fair?
That's more than fair. Definitely.
Okay, cool. So now just say stop.
Stop.
There?
Yes, I like that.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I'm going to look away. Have a look at the card.
Got it.
Got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, cool. And I'm going to put them back like that. Okay, so I'm going to. Can you see my face?
I can.
Yes. Okay. How many times do you want me to shuffle those?
Oh, let's do it twice, please.
Twice. Okay. No looking. Oh,
Correct.
first time ever. And then we'll do another one like that. Fair?
Fair.
Okay. Cool. I'm going to place these somewhere where you can see them. How about we just this and place them right there.
Okay.
Yeah? Okay.
Fair.
Just tell me, was it red or black?
It was, and you want me to tell you the truth, correct?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. It was red.
Okay. Hearts or diamonds?
It was the diamond.
Okay, cool. I'm just gonna put those. Yeah. Okay, so it was red and it was diamonds, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Yeah, you're giving me the weird eyes.
Wow. It's usually the women who say that to me, Martin. Thanks, man.
No worries, dude. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go on a limb here.
Okay.
Is that your card?
No, but it's close. It's not
Close.
that far off. Yeah,
It's
not that.
Okay.
It's not that far off. I'm sorry. Say that again.
Go like this.
Okay.
10 of diamonds.
Oh, you're very close. You're even closer.
Close. Okay. Hold on. I got this. We got this. Wait,
yeah.
No, it wasn't a 10. The first trick you showed me was the 9 of hearts, correct?
Correct. Yes.
That means your card must be the 9 of diamonds.
Boom. Yes, sir. Beautiful. Yeah, very well done. Yeah, and you hit the 9 of hearts and I hit the 9 of diamonds. That's crazy, man.
Hey. Would you like to see the human block here, or is that going to be something else?
Okay, let's do it. Let's
do it. Okay.
I'll be doing this the whole time, but let's do it.
No worries. Okay, I gotta find my nails first. Oh no, lucky for me, they are right here. So I went to my local hardware store.
Yeah.
And these are 100 by I can't read. 4.00 millimeters. So about 10 inches. About that. So everyone watching this at home, do not try it at all. Please.
Yeah.
I am a professional.
Yes.
/ weirdo.
I'm glad you did this. Yeah, I love. Yeah, this always inspires confidence when people do this when they say the word professional. So thank you for doing that.
Now, everyone asks me, why do I lick it? It's for lubrication, so it slides in properly. Keep your mind out of the gutter here, Micah. Okay.
Too late.
All right. Cool. Oh, hold on. There we go.
Yeah.
Cool. And
oh, good Lord.
so yeah, there's that. Next question. Oh, hold on, I've got to take it out.
Oh.
And I would say this is lunch part 2, but I don't want to make you throw up, so.
Too late. Dude. Bravo. That's insane. How long did it take for you to be that good at that?
Well, of course, doing the Q-tip it's a little bit more safer, but I want, because everyone was saying like, oh, where's your sense of danger? Like, you're only doing cards, you're only doing like freaking juggling balls and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, fine. You want danger? I'll do it. Searched up a trick. And I've been doing it for about 3 years now.
3 years. And do you remember what it was like the first time you did it? Like, were you genuinely
I felt
scared?
like I was dead.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I would imagine.
Like, at first it went down, which it wasn't supposed to. But then when it went the right way, I was like, wait, what's going on? I look in the mirror and it's in there. I'm like, oh, take it out. And my dad's like, oh, you're able to do it. I saw it. Here's a nail. I'm like, huh?
Wait, your dad said use a nail?
Yeah, my dad said the next step is a nail.
Yeah.
So
is he trying to kill you, or what's your dad's agenda?
I honestly don't know. He loves it. He's really into that gory type of stuff. And he works at a place called Bunnings Warehouse where I got all these nails from. So thanks.
Your dad works at the warehouse where you bought those nails?
Exactly. Same as the hammer.
Is he going to have you like film commercials? And here's my son about to kill himself for your pleasure. Come down to the warehouse. Like, is he going to like, oh, I've never heard of anything like this. This is crazy, man. Wow.
Okay. Micah, are you ready to play a game?
Okay. Right. As long as I don't have to do that. Yes.
No, you're fine. Okay. So, again, I have a series of questions, and I'm just gonna ask you them, and
Okay. Let's do it.
All right. Name 3 brands of chocolate.
3 brands of chocolate.
Yep.
Nestle, Cadbury. 3 brands of chocolate. I can't eat chocolate anymore because of my hips. I'm trying, Martin. Nestle, Cadbury. I pass. What's the third? Give me a third.
Whitaker's.
Oh, okay. That sounds fancy. All right.
Okay.
Sorry. Yeah.
Name 3 celebrities beginning with the letter B.
Beginning with the letter B?
Celebrities beginning with the letter B.
And does it have to be first name or last name or either?
Either, as long as they start with a B.
As long as it starts with a B. Okay. So 3 celebrities begin with a B. Beyonce.
Mm-hmm.
B. Oh, good Lord. I'm trying to think of anyone else that begins with a celebrity that begins with a B. Mr. Bean.
Yep.
Does that count? Okay, all right, all right. I know it's Rowan Atkinson, but yeah, okay, yay. Okay, and then Benji.
Perfect.
Okay.
Name 3 languages you can speak.
1.
English.
Yeah, and then I've tried trash talk on the basketball court, but I'm not tall enough. And I've tried the language of love, and Espanol. I've actually tried to learn Espanol, but again, I'm very white, so there's an obstacle there. Yeah.
Me too. I'm literally glowing.
Me too, man. Me too. Yeah. Filmmakers use me for white balance before they begin shooting, so that's fun.
Yeah. When I do filming, we don't need a green screen. I just stand there.
My heart goes out to you, brother. Yeah, man, I hear you.
All right. Name 3 canned beverages.
3 mimosas. Learn that.
Yes.
Yeah. Beer.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Does that count? Okay.
Yeah.
And cranberry juice, right?
Cranberry juice.
Love it.
Let's see.
Okay.
Name 3 styles of magic.
3 styles of magic. Okay. Escapology, stage, which is technically not the same, and close-up.
All right. Name 3 terms in magic.
Ooh, misdirection. Yeah. Okay. 3 terms in magic. Sleight of hand. Okay. And can I say secrecy? That's a big one.
Yeah.
Okay, love it.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, name 3 celebrities you'd want to meet.
Other than Martin O'Connor, which I've just done.
Other than Martin O'Connor.
Okay, and does Tom Hanks count? I've already
mentioned
Tom
Hanks
that
does count.
He does count. Okay, so 2 more. Oh, wow. Okay, so two more celebrities. Oh, geez, this is a good one. So definitely Tom Hanks. I would love. Oh, I would love to meet Christopher Nolan. I know he's in a way not a celebrity, but he is to me, and the same is true for M. Night Shyamalan.
Okay. Name three places in the world you'd want to visit.
Other than your hometown, your studio. Well, that's one.
Yep.
That's one. Okay, and I would love to go to England, and I would love to go to. I would love to go to Williamsburg, Virginia again. That would be cool. Yeah.
Very specific.
Yeah.
Okay. And name three people who you wish weren't famous.
that I wish weren't famous.
Mm-hmm.
Satan. He's kind of a dick.
Yeah, a little bit.
Little bit. It's kind of his thing. That I wish weren't famous. Oh my God. I don't know if I've ever wished that on anyone before. That I wish weren't famous. Damn. Okay. Whoever created autocorrect. I don't know if that guy's famous, but autocorrect is.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it, Martin. Yeah. So if he's not famous, he should be famous because he should be in jail.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, and one more. Oh, jeez.
You got this.
What's that?
You got this.
I know. I'm trying.
Fun.
Yeah. I got to admit, I wish Trump weren't famous.
Okay. Last one. Besides magic and being funny, show us a secret talent.
Show you a secret talent?
Yeah.
Oh my God. A secret talent.
Mm-hmm.
Oh geez. Okay. Wow. Am I good at anything? See, I don't have blockhead or anything like that. A secret. Okay. Well, all right. I don't know how impressive this is, and I don't know how secret it is. But one thing that I do, you know what? I might switch. Oh, okay. Here we go. One thing that I try to do while listening to you, while doing interviews, while watching TV, watching movies, is I try to do the coin roll and the ring roll. And then I try to get amphibious and I try to do the other hands, ladies. And one day a girl's going to be impressed by that. But until then, not so much. Not today. Not today. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Again, here's your task for redemption. Dun, dun, dun. You get to ask me some questions that you've always wanted to ask me. You can see my special talents, anything. Go ahead.
Okay. Always. Okay. Would love to hear your opinion on this. What do you think of America and Americans in general?
Well, I think that the previous president, Donald I don't exactly like what he was doing when he was in power. Joe Biden's doing an okay job, especially with the war that's possibly going to be happening. Yeah. But our parliament here are semi-amazing. I had the privilege of meeting our prime minister a few times.
What? You met your prime minister?
I met our prime minister.
What was that like?
First time was at a radio station that I was an intern at. She was doing an interview. The second one, she actually came to one of my comedy shows. And the second one was I was in Auckland and I was walking down the road and she was just walking her dog. And I'm like, oh, hello, Miss Ardern. She's like, Martin, just call me Jacinda. I'm like, oh, hello, Jacinda. How are you?
You're on a first name basis with the prime minister of your country?
Yep.
That's insane. I'm on a first name basis with Joe Biden in my mind. Yes, right. Yeah, I just do this. I say, hey, Joe. Yeah. That's crazy, man. So she sounds super cool.
She is.
That's so cool. Okay, all right. Next question. Oh, you've already done the blockhead, and you're fantastic with a deck of cards. Is there another talent that you would like your fans to know about?
Most of them already know, but I am also a voice actor.
And okay, so what exactly does that mean in your situation?
I can sound like different cartoon characters, celebrities. I can do accents.
Okay, what's your favorite accent? Go.
Everyone seems to like Donald Trump.
You do a Donald Trump impression?
I do a Donald Trump impersonation.
I insist that I hear it right now.
Well, my fellow Americans, we're gonna be the world. It's gonna be amazing. That I can tell you. I just want to let you know that what you're doing is an amazing thing, and I'm gonna be president again.
That was fantastic.
I can also do Barack Obama. Really, I can do guys from.
Let me hear Barack Obama.
Whoa, my fellow Americans, I want to be elected for president of the United States of America. So Michelle, can get on my back.
That might have been even better. Bravo.
Yeah. I can do Family Guy, Star Wars, Lilo and Stitch, Simpsons. I can do Russian, Indian, Mexican, British. I can do King Julian and Mort from Madagascar, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Christopher Walken. Yeah.
Okay, so who is your favorite celebrity impression that you do?
Ooh, it has to be Stewie Griffin. Yes. Seth MacFarlane is amazing. He's like, yeah, hey, Stuart, how are you? Ooh, yes, hello, fat man.
Have you written down how many you do? Like, do you know how many you do? How many?
Over 100.
Wow. Like, that's a show unto itself.
I actually do have a comedy show that I'm just waiting for a venue for.
And then the Prime Minister is going to show up.
Well, hopefully. It's called Twisted Personalities, where I dabble into every section of my life. Interviews, voice acting, magic, acting, dancing, comedy, being an idiot.
So you're a dancer as well, ladies.
Not really.
Oh, well, you just said that you were.
I've done musicals like High School Musical, Grease, and stuff.
Oh, okay. And and you had to do the movement and the music. What music? Love it. What musicals were you in?
High School Musical 1, 2, and 3.
And 3.
Three.
The Holy Trinity.
Grease, Hairspray, La Traviata, which is opera. Oliver.
You were in an opera?
Yeah.
You must. So you're a very good singer. Well, but you were in an opera. I mean, I would imagine that means you're a good singer.
I've been in Annie. My first ever play was Annie, where I played the dog, who's not supposed to talk, but he had his own musical number.
You played the dog?
I played the dog. Sandy.
Sandy, yeah?
Yeah.
You played Sandy?
I played Sandy.
What accent did Sandy have? I've always wanted to know.
It kind of sounded like a Cockney, like, hello, Dad.
I knew it. You know, they always said Sandy was from somewhere in Manhattan. I was like, no, Sandy is definitely Cockney. And now you have settled that debate. So thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Is there any other voice impressions that you want me to do?
I do just any of them. This is fascinating.
Okay. Let's go with King Julian. Yes, hello, Mort. I want to touch the feet. No, you can't touch the feet. It's on all your feet. Follow me. Can you read those notes again? Homer J. Simpson. Don't. Oh, yes, hello, Smithers. Release the hounds. Oh, yes, hello, Timmy Turner. Fairly Odd Parents. Hi. What the heck is going on? Why these people try to kill me? When you want to sound like Christopher Walken, you gotta differentiate his mode of words. Alrighty then. Your number's 2911. 4 o'clock. Law will shop pity. 4:30. Spare into the abyss.
That's great.
Yeah.
Bravo.
Thank you.
Bravo. Yeah. Yeah, that monologue, Jim Carrey's monologue from The Grinch is like one of the best monologues ever. It really sums up his character in the whole movie. And you nailed it, man. That was great.
I also have a character who I do a British accent for. His name's Dr. Cromwell.
Dr. Cromwell.
He's trying to get hip with the kids, so he'd be going like, "Oh yes, hello my boy, how are you doing?" Stuff like that. He's like, "Oh Lisbon, come here." Stuff like that.
Dr. Cromwell.
Yes, Dr. Cromwell.
Well, it's better healthcare than what we got here. So thank you, doctor. Yeah, that's fantastic. Dude, bravo.
Thank you.
That's fantastic.
Micah, I'm going to give you the floor. Promote yourself. Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Oh. Let the people know what's going on.
All right. Thank you. Yeah, I'm just on Instagram at Micah the Magician. It's pretty easy to find. MICAH. Thank you for asking. Yes. Oh, there we are. Yes. I'm not cool enough for TikTok, but yeah, I do have I do have a YouTube channel that no one watches. And I know because my Penn and Teller video is still up there. One person's seen it and Penn and Teller hasn't taken it down. So that's how I know how successful my YouTube channel is. You are welcome. But yeah, Micah the Magician at Instagram. And that's how you and I met. And the rest is history. Yes.
Exactly.
Oh, that's the history dance. See, once again, I can't do it as well as you can.
No.
That was the history dance.
All right. Micah, is there anything else you would like to talk about? Is there any questions you want to ask? Anything? The floor is yours.
Oh, that dude. The roles of the tables have turned. Up is down, black is white. We're all living in the Matrix. No, it's been a thrill to meet you, man. And thank you for letting me be on here. Yes. And so how do we find you? How do we find this interview? This is on your YouTube channel, yeah?
Yes, so Mike Time with Marty, the YouTube channel, and before this interview, I actually created a new YouTube channel, which is called Prime Time with Marty, where I do Q&As, challenges, announcements, everything. And my link tree is in the description to my YouTube channel, where I've got TikTok, both Instagrams, both YouTubes, both Facebooks, Cameo, Reddit, Discord.
Oh my God. Friendster, Google Plus, you do it all.
I do it all, even on Tinder.
Hello, ladies. Yeah. Dude, that's awesome. Okay, yeah, but honestly, man, it's just been a pleasure to be here, especially to talk to someone from the future. It's a pleasure to meet you, brother, and I hope to meet you in person. I hope you come out to LA. I hope you come see the Magic Castle, and I hope to be on your show in 5 years. That's my future prediction. So thank you, man.
Okay, well, Micah, last question before we sadly conclude this interview.
Okay.
If you could pick one person to be on Mike Time with Marty, who would it be?
Oh, like your next guest, that kind of thing.
Because I have no one coming up, and I need someone.
Oh, well, I mean, anybody would be lucky to be on this show. We did mention Magical Katrina, whom you are already familiar with. She's fantastic. So I would recommend her. But dude, honestly, anybody would be lucky to be on this show. I had a ball, man. And thank you. Thank you, brother.
No worries. All right. Is there one more magic trick that you can send us off with? I'm putting you to the test. You're a magician. I love this.
I know, but I wasn't. I'm stuck in my bedroom. Okay, hold on. One more. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Was not expecting this, but I'm gonna do my best. Let's see. Okay, so I'm going to write. What are you doing over there, you sneaky man? I see. Oh man. Oh, it's yeah. I wanted to ask you. Do you go by Martin or Marty? It sounds like you prefer Marty. Is that fair?
Either one's fine.
What do you prefer?
Marty.
You do prefer Marty. Okay. I was just interested because some people are very specific about this. Yeah, and in LA, Marty could be spelled like with 2 Q's and an umlaut. So you never know. Yeah, they get really freaky out here. I'm going to try to make a prediction. And again, we're magicians, not mathematicians. Math is hard. But I'm going to, let's see. Okay. I'll see if this works. Okay, so I just flashed a prediction. Now, normally, of course, if you were here, you would know that there are no camera switches. There's nothing that leaves the frame, but of course, things can leave the frame here. So and again, since you put me on the spot, Marty, I'm gonna do my best to keep everything in frame. Yep. Yeah, can you still see that? Okay. All right, so the next thing is, Marty, you're one of the cool kids who probably has a much better phone than I do. What kind of phone do you have?
I have an Oppo.
Gesundheit. I'm sorry, what?
An Oppo.
I don't even know what that is.
It's OPPO.
OPPO?
Yes.
Okay, I thought that was like a retirement plan, but no, that's your phone.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's cool, man. I'm sure it's fancier than what I got. But that said, sometimes my phone freezes. Oh, okay. All right, I think we got it. So again, Marty, this is going to be tricky because normally you'd be sitting next to me.
Yes.
But I'm just going to do my best to have you be in control the whole time. All right. So you are going to help me create a random number. And to make it as random as possible, I'm going to ask you to mix it up. So I'll give you an example. I'll say, Marty, give me a 3-digit number. Each digit is different, no zeros. And you might say, okay, 1, 2, 3. And I'll say, great. Now mix it up or reverse it. You say, okay, 2, 3, 1. And I'll punch that. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Cool. All right, so here we go. Marty, give me a 3-digit number. Each digit is different, no zeros. Go.
271.
271. Do you like that?
Yes.
Okay, now reverse it, scramble it, whatever you want to do.
172.
172. Do you want to change your mind?
No.
Okay, so I'm going to type into my calc. Oh, and you, if you were here, you would be borrowing my calculator. You would confirm that this is an actual calculator, but we'll get to that in a minute. You did say 172, yeah?
I did say 172.
All right, so again, this is tricky because you'd be sitting next to me, and I wasn't expecting to do a third trick, but here we go. So I'm going to hit times. Okay, 3-digit number, each digit is different, no zeros. Go.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. Do you like that?
Let's go 3, 1, 2.
3, 1, 2. Okay, and did you want to reverse that or scramble it, or do you like? Okay, so you like 3, 1, 2. Okay, so I'm going to hit times, and then I just need a 1-digit number. This time, I'm not even going to look. I'm going to keep moving my finger till you say stop.
Stop.
Okay. Do you want me to go up, down, left, right, diagonal? It's your call. Or stay there. It's your call.
Up 1.
Up 1. Okay. Boom. And equals. Boom.
Oh.
Okay. Boom. So can you see this?
Yes, I can. It's a big giant number.
It's a big giant number. And I'm reading it backwards in my camera, but I believe that's 131,182,025. Yeah.
5.
Okay. And can I show you the prediction that's been in frame from the beginning?
Sure.
All right, let's see if I do this right. 131,182,025. It's a match. It's a match. Give Marty a big round of applause. Give Marty a big round of applause. And Marty, again, if you were here, this is a little tricky because I have to keep doing this. But just give me a simple equation that I can punch in here just so we can prove this is an actual calculator.
Okay, 27 times 11.
27. And do you happen to know what 27 times 11 is?
No.
Okay, well, I guess we'll find out. 297. Yeah, we're not here to do math, but fun fact, if you multiply a double-digit number by 11, you just take the first digit, put it at the beginning, take the last digit, put it at the end, add the 2 digits, and the total is the middle digit. Give it a try. 27 times 11, is it 297? Yeah, try it on your own calculator.
All right. 297.
297. 11 times, give me a different 2-digit number.
56.
56. So, all right, so check this out. The first digit should be 5. The second digit, the third and final digit should be 6. And then 5 plus 6 is what? 11. Well said. Well said, Marty. We're not here to do math. Okay.
No!
So 11 will go in the middle, but 11 is not a one-digit number. It's a two-digit number. So the one carries over. Let me see if this works. And you said 56, right?
I did.
616. Yes. So yeah, so the one carries over onto the other digits. So we have 616. So can you type in 11 times 56 and see if it's 616? Did I do that right?
11 times 56. 616.
Excellent. So this is this is the same basic functioning calculator that you've got on your own phone, right? Mm-hmm. So what this means is this really is the number that you created from the future. And last thing, Marty, since you created this, and since it's the last trick, I hope. Not, yes. Yeah. Okay. All right. Good. Good. So it would make sense that maybe this number itself is magical. Marty, does this number mean anything to you? No. Yeah, it just looks like a random series of numbers, right?
Yeah.
Well, let me give this a try. Can you see, and I hope my penmanship is good enough. Can you see what the last two digits are?
25.
25. That would, let's transfer this to a letter. 26 letters in the alphabet. Therefore, 25 is the penultimate letter. What is the penultimate letter of the alphabet?
Y.
Y. I'm going to write down Y under the 25. Okay. Do you see the first two digits?
13.
13. Here we go. And those of you at home can count along with me. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M. So the 13th letter of the alphabet is an M. Okay, and the next digit is a 1. That's easy. I'm gonna write down an A. Now the next two digits are an 18. So here we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R. The 18th letter of the alphabet is what, Marty?
R.
R, very good. And then finally, we only have a 20 left, which would be 2 letters after the R. What letter could it be, Marty?
It might be a T.
Yeah, I was about to say, not an. Yeah, it's a T. You're absolutely right. Marty, you literally created yourself, brother. Give Marty a big round of applause. Well done. He's from the future.
Okay. So, to conclude this one, this is something I've never done before.
Oh, dear.
Okay.
Be gentle.
Yes. So, I have here on my phone, it's got card value at the top, and it's got a series of numbers.
Okay.
I want you to just say stop whenever you want.
Stop.
There?
Yes, I like that.
Okay, do you want this one or this one?
Let's go with the face down one that I believe is in your left hand that you're pushing with your thumb. Yes, that's it. Yes, correct.
Okay, it's okay if I look.
Yeah. Oh, that's one of my favorite cards too. 7 of diamonds. That's perfect.
7 of diamonds. Okay, so I'm going to hit there.
Yeah.
And then I'll hit 0.
Okay.
And then it's got diamonds there.
Yes.
Yeah. Diamonds. All right. So now I'm going to put your 7 of diamonds right there. Move those out of the way. So you can see it's like, can you see me?
I can, yes.
Okay.
You're from the future.
Yes, it's weird. Okay, so I'm just going to take a random photo of, no, actually, no, let's take a photo of you.
Oh, hell.
So smile. Perfect.
Yeah.
So you can see yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So your card was the 7 of...
7 of diamonds.
7 of diamonds, okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to roll up my sleeves and show off my
Hello.
picture, but still.
Night, ladies.
Should. Here we go. I don't know if you can see it.
Oh my God. That's terrifying.
Can you watch?
Yeah.
Just with a wave of my hand. I'm going to put these cards out like this.
This is terrifying.
I know, I'm sorry.
There's an alien hugging my face. Oh!
Is that your card? Yes. No, hold on. There's more. I'm gonna put this
There's more.
so you can see
All right.
it. Okay.
Yeah.
How many times do you want me to shuffle these?
Let's go twice.
Twice? Okay.
Yeah.
So we've got 1,
Uh-huh.
and then we have 2. Fair?
Fair.
Fair. Okay. I'm going to do it like this. So you can see all the cards except for one.
Wait a minute.
I flipped over.
Yes.
Again, what was your card?
7 of diamonds. Bravo. Dude, you and the Scorpion are in on it. I don't trust either one of it. I think you guys rehearsed that crap because that was crazy. You and the Scorpion, you've been training that Scorpion, man.
My pen pal.
It's
and now I have
pal.
a picture of you. eBay. I'm kidding.
Yay. Yeah, when I die, that might be worth something. So hooray. Something to look forward to. Yeah, right?
Okay, well, Micah, thank you so much for taking your time. Thank you for dazzling us with some magic. What are you doing for the rest of the day / night / afternoon / Christmas? Good call. Literally, I got to call my mom. I try to call her every day, and she's only in Chicago. She's 2 hours into the future. So, and then I just got to get as much work done as I can. I'm writing a play right now, and then I've got 5 years to get ready for our next interview. So I got to start working now. How about you? What are you going to do the rest of the evening? Just work on my new YouTube channel, Prime Time with Marty. Nice. Possibly do a few videos on good old TikTok, and I don't know, might sit down and watch some Netflix or just relax.
Nice. And train the Scorpion a little bit.
Train the Scorpion.
What's his name? Does he have a name?
Lately, but still.
Oh, yeah. Does he have a name?
Spidey.
Is it Spidey the Scorpion?
Spidey the Scorpion.
That's brilliant. That's brilliant. Yeah, Spidey the Scorpion. Yeah, I have a fish named beluga whale. Oh. So you and I are on the same wavelength.
Yeah. Well, if I was to ever have a dog, I would love to name it Mushroom. This mushroom actually lights in the dark.
Whoa.
So
wow. And you don't even have to do mushrooms to enjoy that mushroom.
No, it's the joys of it.
That's awesome, man. That's
okay,
awesome.
Well, again, Micah, thank you so much. Hopefully, when you become big, rich, and famous, we can do this again sometime. And
5 years,
man. If there's
man.
anyone that you would like to be on the show, let me know. I'll send you the link so you can brag to everyone. I was on Mike Time with Marty. And yeah, hopefully soon we'll be able to do another interview. Or I could be a special guest at one of your shows or something when you
all
pay
of that
for
sounds
everything.
Great. Yeah, right. Yes. When I'm big, rich, and famous, and I will pay for everything. It's a deal. Non-alcoholic mimosas on me, sir. I'll take care of everything.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks a lot,
Thanks for
Micah.
letting me be here. Thanks, man. I'll see you soon, I hope.
Yes.
Thanks, brother.
Crossed. See you, dude.